Thank you for checking out crypto.chartguys.com, the source for technical analysis in the cryptocurrency world. We are proud to announce our own crypto alert system designed to give you the most critical technical trading information possible no matter where you are. Keep your eyes on the market with mobile or email alerts for MACD crosses, RSI levels, and even inside bar alerts for dozens of coins across multiple exchanges. New features and proprietary ChartGuys indicators are already in development. Our alert system is very easy to customize and utilize, so don't hesitate to sign up for the most effective crypto trading tool on the market at crypto.chartguys.com. Hello everyone, going to start keeping a closer eye on the blockchain companies that have been running wild and some of the smaller cap plays that are very high risk, high reward. We've got Hive, BLOC, LBY, and Grow. And those are four we're going to be looking at. If you have other names that you think are interesting in the blockchain space, by all means leave them in the comments below and we'll keep an eye on them. But there's been a lot of gains in these names, a lot of action. So let's see where we stand. As we had a profit-taking day on Friday at the end of the week. And we have to keep in mind a lot of these names have run up significantly. They're seeing a lot of hype. If you put the name blockchain in your company, you're going to get a spike. And that's due to the interest in the space. That's due to the success of the cryptocurrencies in 2017. And that's not changing at this point. The hype is not fading. So we need to know that we are in that kind of environment because there will become a time when there's a longer drawn-out period of consolidation where we lose this hype and momentum. But as of right now, it's still occurring. And it means that we can capitalize on that while it is still here, but also recognizing that once it disappears, we're not going to continue trying to force extremely bullish trade strategies on a sector that is consolidating. So we'll keep that in mind as we go forward. But as of right now, we've got Hive with the volume climax. They put out, it was very odd their timing to put out that news that, you know, dilution that was going to be entering the market was going to be entering the market sooner. And the fact that they put that news out, number one, a lot of people and traders that just weren't aware of that, those shares becoming free trading, it was really just put right in their face that that dilution was coming. And it also happened in the middle of the day, which usually companies save that news until after hours, but not in this case. And it led to a huge drop, but that huge drop led to a couple nice oversold 5-minute bounce opportunities that we took advantage of in the chat room. And we had a really nice gains where, you know, 10% bounces happened in just 5-10 minutes. So a very clear volume climax day, the highest volume we've ever seen. It is a top and a bearish reversal candlestick. 675 is our new resistance. $5 is a psychological resistance. Our support is down at 425. So I would not be surprised to trade within this candlestick range on Monday. If we break 425, it's clearly bearish, but certainly expect to not break 675. So looking for an inside bar on the daily or a bear break. So that tells me that the bears have control right now. And I'm watching the hourly time frame of lower highs and lower lows. And once those lower highs and lower lows shift back and start forming higher lows and higher highs, we know consolidation is over. But this is just day number one of the pullback, and we can form a higher low anywhere above 280 on this daily time frame and still keep the bulls in control. So even with all this volatility and all that pullback, we could drop down to $3 and still be in an uptrend on the daily time frame. So we have to keep that in mind as well. The weekly time frame with a lack of price history due to its recent trading, all-time highs, no resistance, which is why the bulls have been running so strong. But again, we have to keep in mind we have just run over 600% in less than 2 months. So we have to be cautious, and was certainly giving words of caution on Friday during regular trading. I personally would have been out when 580, the low of the day, broke. Even though the bulls did recover, it certainly would have saved against that getting stuck in the trade and having that halt and bearish news come out. But whenever you're this far extended to the upside, especially after a gap up open, the bull entries have to be very quick in terms of just quick flips, lock in the profit, and get out. Because the risk to reward when you're this far extended up without consolidation, every day you go by without consolidation, the risk to reward is further in the category of risk. BLOC, I like this setup the best out of the four, and that's because it's just very clear consolidation that's going to see a break within the next 2 weeks. We have our high, low, lower high, higher low. And now we'll see if we form a lower high compared to 325. I would expect that is what is most likely to happen. So the range is 214 to 325. And you can see the volatility. There's tons of gains and losses. We went from here, let's say $1 to 350. So a 250% move. And then from there, we pulled back from 355 to 184. That's almost a 50% pullback. That's a 45% pullback. So there's tons of volatility in both directions, which would have me personally more keen to be jumping in and out of this sector rather than swing trading for, days or weeks on end, just to be cautious. Take that short-term gain. We're not going to capture the entire moves, but we don't need to make very significant gains. No need to be greedy. We just want to capitalize on the opportunity while this volatility is here. So it's all about whether or not the bulls can break 325. If we cannot and we consolidate, that means we're likely to see the break occur next week, not this coming week, but we'll take it one day at a time. Weekly time frame, healthy consolidation. We're stair-stepping on the way up, so we are building some supports. 39 cents was a support, 91 cents and 88 was a support, and then now a new support is 184, and looking like a bull flag in continuation. This is when the bull volume is really coming in now, or the volume in general after not a whole lot. But again, keeping in mind that in 2017, we are up thousands of percent, over 1,000%, so about 1,800%, very, very rough math. But just have to keep that overall perspective in mind that we are very extended to the upside. The hype is still driving things, but we don't want to be stuck holding a bag. LBY is also in an equilibrium pattern. We have our high, low, lower high was 245, and now our higher low is 185, with the daily inside bar on Friday favoring the bears by where we closed near the low. So support is down at 185, and if that breaks, that means back off as a bull, be more patient because further downside is coming. 143 would be the level after that. So bears in control of the short-term action. We have upper wicks of profit taking. It is a weekly inside bar. The weekly upper Bollinger Band support will be important to be watching next week, but cautious as it does look like this pattern is going to continue tightening up. And I do like this pattern as well, again, because it's very clear levels forming. So LBY and BLOC are at the top of my list because Hive and Grow are just starting their consolidation now. So Grow had a volume climax. It's a bearish reversal shooting star with a big upper wick, and we closed near the low of the day. And from the high of the day to the close, we gave back about 20-25%. So support is 318. The daily upper Bollinger Band will be tested on Monday. After 318 is 3 psychological, and you can see that clear volume climax indicating that our temporary top is in. Weekly time frame has been very strong. Again, we have run a very significant amount here from 130 to 420 to over 200% in just 2 months, 3 months. So big upper wick of profit taking. Consolidation is just going to start playing out on both Hive and Grow. And the way that these charts are set up, I would group BLOC and LBY together in consolidation patterns and Hive and Grow together as they had breakouts and climaxes and tops set on Friday. Those are the two pairings in how I would look at these different names. So thanks for tuning in. Again, going to look at these. We're covering them in a small caps chat room now a lot more frequently, and I will look at them on the weekends with these videos. And again, let me know if there are other blockchain names with nice chart setups to be looking at.